How am
Anyway,
I?
man,
How?
let's go straight into things.
Oh, I hate you guys.
There's anything funny, bro?
Hey man, let's talk about Crystal Palace Bournemouth.
Crystal
Yeah,
Palace,
very
Bournemouth.
interesting match.
You will hate watching this game, so you will have the most information.
Unsuccessful hate watch. Um,
Yeah, I almost messaged you at the end saying unsuccessful hate watch, but they still
yeah,
didn't. They still didn't win, so it was. I
yeah,
think it was
no.
probably like
When I
kinda.
celebrated so loudly when Mateta missed that last minute opportunity, I was like, ooh, ooh.
I can't imagine hate watching this game with Crystal Palace conceding late last minute. That must have been
Bro,
like also euphoric. They score.
bro.
Then they get the
Then they
penalty that
score again.
was bogus. Like
Yeah,
it must have been one of those. It must have been a
it was
madness.
one of those. Man. It was one of those. I was there, trying to write notes on the game because I realized other times when we watch it, we forget about what we just watched like a day ago or whatnot. But bro, I'm not sure what you want to talk about this game, but I want to talk about something that we've spoken about and expand on it.
What?
Adam Wharton, bro. Adam
Yeah,
Wharton.
man.
Adam Wharton.
Yeah, man. From the first time I saw him properly, you know, one of those. There's a time you see a player, and then there's a time you see a player properly. From the first
Yeah,
time I
yeah.
saw him properly, I was like, okay, this is a different
This,
level of
this,
player.
all of them are players. But when like I saw him like properly the first time, I was like, this is a player. He was playing with a bunch of players on the pitch, but I was like, this right here is a player. Cause bro, this guy's good.
Dude, his passing, not just his
Bro,
weight of
he,
passing, is
bro, he line
impeccable.
break. Though the line breaking is it's like bro,
Does
like
this guy ever overhit or underhit a pass?
it's one of those like even the best passers in a game would misplace something whatnot. But it's not about that. Some players do that the entire game. When you are able to get those, perfectly weighted passes, like even twice a game, bro, it changes stuff for your team. Even twice a game, like Kevin De Bruyne would not need to hit like 17 of them in a game. You just need five, and his
I,
team is
I,
three
I
goals
know
up,
what
and
to
then you're like,
say. I
bro,
know what to say. This Wharton guy, it's like he never makes a 5 yard pass.
bro,
It's
it's
like he never
so
keeps the play going. It's just like every time he gets the ball, he's like, far, far, far corner. I want to make this sexy.
bro. The like one of the first times I saw him like properly was the season he went to Crystal Palace because he played against us. That's when they beat us at Anfield. And bro, even though that game was Olise Eze, it was
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Eze game actually.
Wharton. Yeah, it was Elise Eze.
Yeah, it was more Eze game, like it was more of an Eze game than everyone else. But when bro, when I was watching, Adam Morton is just there, bro. Their
Because
midfield was like overrunning ours. It was, bro. Adam Morton was a big part of that. It was insane. I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. This is the player. When you're watching a team play against you, and the player is playing so well that you're like, you have to admit that, yeah, you're playing against a player today.
yeah, he's one Crystal Palace player I get interested by because he's not had a good game against Arsenal as of yet, and I think that's the reason why Arsenal fans are a bit quiet about him. Like, because you only see these things when they play well against you. But I'm telling
Yeah.
you, bro, that guy's a problem. A
Actually,
problem.
he's not played well against you guys.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not to like, one of those. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying not yet.
No, 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 no. I get you, but it's like it's been 2 seasons. You guys probably faced them like 4 times, it kind of makes
Yeah, but
sense.
he's had a couple injuries like in these 2 seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think
The
there are a lot
first
of
season,
aspects that,
did he play
huh?
against you guys both matches the first season?
I don't remember. Because first season he came in January.
Oh, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because I was trying to remember if I saw him in the first Crystal Palace match. Because the one where I saw him, um, was it that one? No, I don't think he played against us his first season. It might be the following season.
Hmm.
This is interesting, but either way, he bro a player, a player and a half.
Yeah, proper player, but not this game in overall was interesting because I proper tuned in probably around the when Crystal Palace were losing 2-1 because I was like, okay, things can get interesting now. And just to see everything unfold, Mateta could have scored 17 goals. Bournemouth's defense, like I don't know how their defense is one of the best in the league.
It's one of those, man. It's like like individually, it feels like performances wise, they're not great. Like all of the defenders, like individually, they've not been great. But then they just have a great defensive record, and I'm like, how? How did that
I was,
happen?
I was seeing it. I was like, how do you score last minute and concede again? Okay, to be fair, it was a penalty. But then there's
Penalty,
the
but
fourth chance. There's
even
chance to make
like
it 4-3. This guy's one on
either
one
way,
with the keeper.
yeah. But I'm like either way, it's not the first match that it would have like happened that they, you know, give away a big chance and then the final minutes. Like it's weird.
I know what you mean. I think for this game was clearly and obviously the game of the weekend.
Yeah, no, this is yeah. This was the best game of the weekend. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one I enjoyed the most.
Um, I feel like it's way too early to move from it, but I don't have anything else to say
No,
to it.
bro, the reason why I said I want to talk on and expand is Adam Watson's place in England. Is it because
Oh
of
yeah.
injuries that we've not seen him feature like a lot? Is it because of the injuries? But even then, sometimes he would get call-ups, and then he'd be on the bench. And then you're
I
looking at the midfield, and then they would need that type of player, and it's
remember
so weird.
remember when Southgate said Adam Wharton is a level of player that we haven't had and we've needed for years, and then he didn't play him once.
And then he didn't play him. I was like, bro, why do that?
When when
Could
Southgate
have just
said that, I
left
was
him.
like, I think you're over exaggerating a little bit. And then
Bro,
the season started. Like that was last season, remember? Because that last season was the Euros, like the beginning of the pre last season. So
was
at the
a
beginning of the last season, I'm watching him. I'm like,
didn't play
oh, I see
anything.
what you were saying now. This is a type of player that you niggas need desperately. England could use, especially because. Do you know why it is for me? It's especially because they're playing Elliot Anderson there. And for me, listen, don't get me twisted. Elliot Anderson is a decent player,
Not
but
better
Adam
than
Wharton is another level
not
to
better.
me.
Bro, I don't. Elliot Anderson is a very decent player. I,
Yeah, that's the best way to describe him.
feel I feel like I am one of those people that is seen as a hater because I'm very like I'll reserve judgment for a very long time. I've seen him play for England and then he had maybe 2 good games. And then now people are saying the second coming of sliced bread. Like it's one of those. It's like he's not
Sorry, man.
been
Did you say the second coming of sliced bread?
yeah, because they get excited about it, man. It's crazy. They got excited
Okay,
about it. I'm
I
like,
see how that phrase makes sense. But it was funny because it felt like you were saying two
oh,
different phrases
okay. Now
in
we'll
sliced
mix and
bread,
match, man.
and then the
We'll save
second
it
coming of Christ.
down. Hey, man, we merge the two and make a better phrase. That's how we do it over here on the low block. The two
Exactly.
different
Beautiful, beautiful
phrases.
work right there. That's why we're like football geniuses would understand that kind of shit.
But yeah, they got excited, and he's an exciting player. But I am still of the thought of Adam Wharton is a better player in that position. If you were going to say England need a six type player, and Adam Wharton would be that for them, and that's what they need because they don't have a Calvin Phillips replacement. They
Unfortunately,
don't.
they don't have
Yeah,
a second coming of Calvin Phillips.
exactly. And
And what can you do in that situation?
Declan
Nothing.
Rice is an eight that can also play in like a double pivot, and then he's good. But adding an Adam Watson to that will just make the England midfield like very amazing. They're going to the World Cup soon, and you know, I feel like Adam Watson would be one of those that would make the difference in midfield. By the way, like
I think so.
you still need players in the different positions to be the needle movers, but in midfield. They've been in this. We're mixing and matching. We're trying to figure it out. Who are we playing now? Lee Carsley comes in, plays a um, Angel Gomez or Angel Gomes. I don't know how you say it, but he, he plays him. And then
Because he
before
played
that,
everybody.
yeah, but that's my point. They're trying to figure out who their main person in that, you know, who's supporting Declan Rice.
It's a
Who's
shame.
Declan Rice's second pivot or who's the six when Declan Rice goes forward? It's like Declan Rice being a six has been working out for them, but it's not like it kind of limits him and limits what he wants to do or can do, even though he's doing what they're asking of him to a certain level, a huge level, and all that. But it's the thing I'm kind of talking about with Adam Morton here is that he feels like he could be the needle mover. By the way, me saying he feels like he could be is the correct way to say it because many people have felt that Foden could have was going to be that because he was good at Man City and he never was. So he could be good at Crystal Palace and not be that for England. But give him a run of games, man. Give him
I
something.
think I think so too. I think like it's something doesn't feel right about France despite having all the talent they have. Putting in Mateta and England not putting in Adam Morton.
I- with the France situation, it feels they're also trying to figure it out because right
They're
for
trying to
now,
figure it out in that striker position. So
yeah,
they
I was
intelligently
about to say
chose
that.
to put him in.
Yeah, I'm in that striker position because of the injuries to like Dembele. You know, they they've been looking elsewhere. And you know what I don't like, even though it kind of works sometimes. I don't like seeing Mbappe in the striker position, man. Like,
I think it's dirty.
oh, it feels wrong. It feel, feels like, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, it does.
Come
It
on.
does.
It feels wrong. So when I see him playing on the left and recently they played Ekitike up front, I'm like, oh, this feels right. Not just
That feels
because it's
better.
Ekitike, but when Mbappe is on the left, it feels better. It just feels
No,
right. Like it's one of those. So seeing Mateta going to that and you know Adam Wharton not being in those conversations has been it's been like it feels like we are seeing something else, they are seeing something else, they know the truth or something like that. Maybe Adam Wharton in trading is not the best or something along those lines. It feels like that. It feels like the question that you had when you said, "What is Trossard doing in trading?" When Arteta was playing him a lot this season. ago.
Dog, I still think this like, ugh, we're gonna get to Arsenal, but I still have those thoughts, man.
But yeah, Adam Wharton is very dope. Mateta is such a he's a interesting
Inevitable,
striker. Yeah, he's a very interesting striker.
very interesting striker. Like, there's no other way to explain Mateta for me than to say, like, he's low key ass. Like, like, you know, one of those. Like, there's no other way to explain him than to say, don't get me wrong, he's a quality player. In fact, he's so good. He's that level of player that you like. If he was in my team, I wouldn't like. That's not one of the players I'd be like,
Exactly.
oh man, this guy's not of the level. You know, one of those. But
You
he's
wouldn't
low
mind.
key ass. Like he's very high key a top player.
You see, football fans, man. A person gets a hat trick and gets called ass. Before
No,
that,
like
he was. Before that, he was.
that's why I'm saying the phrase I'm saying. I'm not saying he's
Oh,
ass. I'm saying like he's low
exactly.
key ass. Like he's low key bums. I'm watching this guy. I'm like this guy's low key really shit, but like he's really top. Like like he, I have no issues with Mateta, and in fact, I think he's supposed to be scoring the goals that he's scoring. He's that level of player. But every time you watch him, the one thing that comes to mind sometimes is I'm like, you know, this guy is low key ass. Like the
I
everything
used to.
about him
I
is
used
low
to.
key ass, but he's a top player. It's
I used to.
that's why when you say he's an interesting player, I was like, I agree.
I
Why is
used to
he
like
interesting?
him.
Because he's low key kind of bad.
I I mean, sure, but that was not my reason. I used to like him. I stopped liking him because of the Zaha situation. I found out I like Zaha more.
Yeah, I like Zaha way more. I
But
still like Mateta, but and I think
yeah,
Zaha is obviously right due to the fact that I love Zaha. Um,
yeah, yeah. I genuinely believe that. But I don't know the full situation. What I'm hearing is that in training, Mateta asked, okay, I'm not gonna say it in the way that it came out. I'm saying it in what seems to be the chronological order, like from both sides. Is that
yeah.
Mateta asks his teammates if he can make it for France, and then jokes are made, and nah, you can't. You, so that type of thing. And then now he's saying that they said he will never make it for France.
Oh, like there's just a difference in the intonations in the
Because
way that
you know, it's one of those like I come to you and I'm like under my umbrella, and then you're like, are you having a stroke? It's like, oh, but I'm quoting Rihanna lyrics. So it's like that.
like yo
It's what
man, I kind of want to score like 10 goals this season. Bro, this nigga, you're center back, bro.
it's
That's gonna have to be a
bro.
hell of a season. Then I scored 10 goals and I'm like, I told you, bitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
you never
it's
believed in
like
me.
yeah, it sounds very weird. It sounds
You
very weird.
never believed in me.
It's not even you never believed in me.
It's like,
It's
yo, man, I did
you
not
said
believe in you.
you said I will never score 10 goals. That's what you said. And I'm telling everyone that that's what bro, you've been in these type of situations like that where you're making jokes like that, and uh, uh, um it's I don't think it ever gets to a point in that setting if you are good teammates to each other where it's like I call you out and then say you will never make it as if you're a scrub type of thing.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah.
I don't wanna refer to this because it kind of exposes identities, but it reminds me of the situation of the fight of the word
Yeah,
argument.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
it's one of those where I'm like it feels maybe
I
that's
would
why I
never say
started.
that.
Yeah, it feels like they say, "Are you saying I played shit?" It's like no. It's like
would never say that.
Uh, and hey man, it's just the way the whole thing is happening. Like no effort to kind of mediate the situation from Mateta.
Which is
It's like
so interesting because it's just a phone call away. But these, like, being a public
not
figure, I
really
can't imagine what that's like. Because for me, the half of these things are just a phone call away. But then for these public
that is
figures, they always go into these disputes that last, well, in my opinion, way longer than they should.
and it ever should. Yeah. Like imagine we fall out and then we start beefing for like not calling each other and then talking.
Mm,
One
mm,
call, one call, and now I'm going online. I'm like, Chuck's such a dickhead. Oh,
mm.
I just remembered.
Oh, don't
Like,
worry, I'll block it out.
okay,
Um,
okay.
but yeah,
But
man.
it's like one of those where I look at it and I'm like, that's such a weird thing that to happen, especially bro. As teammates, you get close and you're good friends. You become good friends, and for you to like outwardly say it like, oh, Lumo was a dickhead to me because he said this whilst I was still at the time. Like Zaha
It
says,
was
he
fun.
wasn't even playing yet. He wasn't like the main guy just yet. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's a weird thing, and I as celebrity personalities, maybe that's the thing that has changed. Maybe it's a you know adding to it that the fact that they are well-known people makes it way worse
Mm.
than if it were just to happen to random people.
Yeah, of course, of course. I think it's more embarrassing because it's more public.
But
Maybe
for
that's the
who?
situation.
Because it
Like,
is kind
I'm
of
not
for
gonna call you because you just embarrassed me publicly.
but then Zaha says this is a person I thought was a friend. I think the way he said the thing, he might have tried contacting him. That's my interpolation from what he said. It wasn't what he exactly said
Nah, I catch
from
you.
the clip I saw. But it was weird. I did not like seeing that. I don't like it when my beautiful sport is ruined like this. I'd rather people who
Gossip.
hate each other do this. I'd rather a person from Man United and Liverpool do this. A person from Real Madrid or Barca just straight up not like each other. I'd rather that
Mm-hmm.
than teammates do this. But it was interesting. I saw in the game, Mateta missed a couple of chances, and like you said, he could have been 15 goals up in the first like.
He missed a lot of chances. It was crazy. It was
But
impressive how many chances he got. It was absolutely impressive.
he's one of those men. He's a weird chance magnet. Usually, chance magnets feel different.
I know
He's
what you mean.
he's a chance magnet that has stumped me in my analysis.
And
But
weirdly
yeah,
enough, his chances aren't coming from like headers. It's so crazy.
yeah,
Like
it's
he's a
it's
big dude. You expecting trans magnet headers galore. Nah,
he he's like what's this hold up play archetype. Like it's weird,
I
but
think you
then
could say
he's
that.
not. He's not. No. I'm like the way that he's not. Will cross it and then it feels like he should be that, but
Mm,
he's more on the you'll have to hold up play than anything else. But
I catch you.
I can't describe him. I can't describe him. Let me not
No, no,
even
I know
try.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
He's an enigma.
Yeah, but yeah, he is indeed. But that was a game of the weekend. I think we can say. I think we can go on to the next game from there. Brighton versus Newcastle. Did you watch it? Oh
We're
yeah, the
watching
same time as all these games. Yeah, I had a peek. Voldemort is still quality, like we mentioned him. He scored in that game, scored a flick. Um,
Yeah, I saw the goal. Yeah.
the thing that worries me about Voldemort, like not because worries me because he's shit and he's gonna become shit, worries me because I'm like, if this guy makes the stuff work, we have a serious problem on our hands. It's
Yeah.
like he's scoring, but he really could be scoring more. That's what
He
worries me. It worries me because it's like the way he's missing his chances is like, I can't lie to you. This is a problem. If this guy makes this almost work, even a little bit, we're gonna have like, and this is no word of a lie, we're gonna have another Alexander Isak. They're literally gonna have found the perfect replacement for the guy they just lost, just in a different way.
he's tall as hell. He's a you know what I hate is um when tall players are scared of hitting the ball. We've seen
Yeah,
more
bro.
recent
Oh, it
that,
gets me. It gets me.
but I guess maybe there's health concerns and whatnot that
Get out of my
have been
face, man. Come on, hit the ball,
they
bro.
man they Varane spoke about it. He's like he was there. He was
Get
he
out of
was
my
right there.
face, bro.
He was doing it. Okay. He
I don't
says
care if you was
people
doing.
get
I was doing it
concussions.
too. I was doing it too. And it
Okay,
was
to the
fun.
same level,
And it
to
was
the same
fun.
level, to the same level,
And it was
to the
fun,
same level. Imagine like a trench cross, and you're supposed
bro.
to hit it. That
No,
this
bro.
nigga hits the
Tell
ball
tell me
hard.
the truth. What was hitting the ball not fun?
Hey man, hey man, we are
Is
done
it
for.
fun,
It's too
bro?
late. It's too late for us. It's too late for us. I'm talking about the new generation.
Tell me the truth. Just say it's fun.
Hey man,
There's
hey man,
been too much propaganda
I'm,
against the
I'm
game I
trying to.
love. I don't need you to say this issue here, this issue. Just say it's fun, and then
But
I'm okay.
you know why we enjoy it? It's because we were good at.
Thank you.
Maybe people,
Get
maybe
better.
that's
Get better. No, but aside from that, yeah, I get what you're saying. He's like 6'6", and he's not afraid to head of the ball. It's nice to
yeah.
see because it gets
I've
annoying when I see these new,
bro,
and it's really the new tall players that really get weirded out at headering the
yeah.
ball, and it's quite frustrating to see.
There
But
was there was a time there was a time where everyone on the pitch, if a hitter comes in, you're like, I want, like, they would want it.
mine,
Like, yeah, like but now it's like, oh, I have to reposition my body. So
I
what
can
I've
tick it.
not seen a lot of? I've not seen a lot of Haaland hitters. He has them, but he would rather do gymnastic stuff than hit at the ball sometimes. And
See,
with him, it works out. It works out. But with others, they don't have it to that level.
see all other seasons. I would agree with you, but this is a perfect segue to the next game: Man City versus
No,
Everton.
no.
Haaland has
Before
turned into a
right
monster.
now, I've not even seen the very gymnastic stuff as well. Like this is other seasons. Remember this
He's
nigga would do the Zlatan karate kicks and
Yeah, I know
nonsense.
what you mean. This season he's like a bulldozer.
Bro, he's always had that. Now he's just doing it to a different level, man.
Yeah, he's
This
doing it to
nigga
a
is
different level.
it's,
Like
it's, it's
I think Man City versus Everton was. I thought Everton played well, and I thought Man City didn't play decent. But it was only once Haaland scored that this game was over. Scored a goal that, although like you see it, you're like, come on, bro, header, you header the ball, goes low. You see that, you're like, come on, bro. Any professional footballer should be able to do that. But
yeah.
no, not many at all. Actually, there was a time last season where people were talking about Havertz in the Arsenal fan base, and then this Arsenal fan was like, there's a problem because I'll prefer to have. Who would you prefer attacking a header in the box? Havertz or Gabriel, and that's not how you should feel about your striker. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer Havertz attacking a ball to Lewandowski. Sorry, no, not Havertz. Gabriel. I prefer Gabriel attacking the ball for a header to Lewandowski and Harry Kane. Like, there's a level of high level in the modern game that you have to be when it comes to headering the ball. Like, to be able to do some of the stuff that Haaland is just doing. Like,
Haaland
Haaland
is
always didn't know
this
how
guy.
to header. I think we've spoken about this. And the fact that he's like picking up this headering, I'm like, whoa, like this is a problem.
You know what it always felt like? Oh, no, what it feels like right now. Right now, it feels like he's saying, I could always do it. I just prefer doing the more difficult stuff.
Yeah, like I could always header because the way he used to header, he used to just jump at the ball, and
Yeah,
due to sheer like height and everything, his head would hit the ball and it'll go in. But now it's like, listen, man, I
he's
got tired
actually
of
doing
doing that jumping thing, bro. I just want to. My legs are tired, and I need to stay fit for the whole season. Let me just header the ball.
it. We just hit it before. Yeah, we just do it,
But yeah,
bro.
it was a
He,
boring.
he's,
It was a good game until like, oh, and Yai, oh, what a player! Just smooth.
he's, he's all right.
Yeah, I know you hate him, but smooth, smooth
I
as
don't,
fuck.
I don't. You know, funny thing is, I don't really hate him. He's been a very, bro. He's just a good player. When he was injured at Anfield, that it felt like a blow to Everton because he's their guy, man. He's
Yeah, I
good.
thought so too. Because I remember hate watching, and when he went off, I was like, shucks, it's bad.
Yeah, he never forget a hate watch.
Yeah, never forget I hate watch. But yeah, that's those are the two aspects I think to mention of that game. And Yai and Haaland. Think yeah, next game, Arsenal versus Fulham. Boring. I think I'm not sure if you watched it. Did you watch it?
No,
Yeah,
I
boring.
did not.
I don't want to say too much, man. Listen, man, Trossard makes my stomach hurt, and it's really painful to feel this way about a player in your team. And I don't like. I don't know. I want something to change, and I know
Oh,
he scored. I know. I
I
know.
have some words. Remember that phrase. I'm gonna use it later.
But yeah, man, he just makes my stomach hurt. Like the things that he was doing, he did nothing right the whole game, and then he scored like the oh, and I was just like when you're like, bro, I can't lie, bro. There's no better position fit for Trossard than being on the bench and then coming on. Like that's his best. I'm sick of this. Like it pains me that he's kind of like our starting left winger this season. Like I don't want to go through this another season, but hey, man, we'll as long as we win the games, I'm okay for now. Like one of those. Like because Fulham,
It's like
I knew Fulham is a tough game for Arsenal. So yeah, it's I was happy with the win.
it's one thing for it to be happening, like if you're losing. But when you're winning, you're like, it's more tolerable, but you still there. Like I'm still, Sergeant Doak. You're
Yeah,
still watching the situation like that. When you're winning, it's fine. It's not a well, the world is burning. The first loss because of him is going to hurt. It's going to be like I've always seen this. I've always seen I've always seen this, and no one wants to listen.
no one wants to listen to me because he keeps scoring goals. And
It's
that's
funny.
the thing. That's the thing. To feel like this level of uneasiness with one player is just uncomfortable when they play for your team because like it's border and Trossard is deep too because I watch him for Belgium because he's an Arsenal player. And when I watch him for Belgium, ah, that same feeling, bro. It's really painful. It's really painful to have a player in like that. This is not criticism on Arteta, but the fact that Arteta has let it get to this point is really unfortunate.
Fair enough.
It's gotten to this point where you're looking at the player who, like, you used to love because he was this bench guy, and now he's a starting guy, and you're like, please, please don't put him on. And it's only painful because he has everything. He has everything except pace. So you can see how the pieces can fit together. So that's what frustrates you more when they don't. But yeah, I think I digress when it comes to that Arsenal game. I'm just really happy with the win. And
This
yeah,
After 6 days of talking about Charizard, I digress.
6 days, 1 hour, like that was just the more it was 2 minutes.
Nah, this guy, it was longer than 2 minutes. Come on. But I get you because it's not the first time you're talking about it. It's not even been 6 days, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming,
A long time.
but yeah,
But yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying.
yeah.